So welcome to our accounts receivable practice questions. So ganito ang magiging mechanics ng ating practice questions na ito. I-flash ko po ang questions sa screen mo, gaya nito. Tapos, ipo-pause mo yung screen. Pag na-solve mo na ang problem, then play it again for the next questions. Sa solutions naman, ganito ang gagawin natin. So yan ang beginning balance natin ng the allowance for doubtful accounts. Tapos, ang sabi ng problem natin is, during the year, the accounts receivable of 35,000 were written off. So, ano ang effect ng write-off? So, isusulat ko lahat ng mga concepts na kakailanganin natin para ma-analyze natin yung question for each questions. Then, isusulat natin dito yung mga solutions. Halika, samahan mo akong mag-analyze ng accounts receivable practice questions. Alright, question number 7. The requirements on question number 7 is, in its December 31st balance sheet, what amount should Mars report for allowance for discount? So this time, discount tayo. Alright? Mars Incorporation sells to wholesaler on terms of 2/15 net 30. So anong ibig sabihin ng terms na ito? 2/15. So, ang ibig sabihin na si Mars, magbibigay siya ng 2% sa mga customer kung magbabayad sila within the 15 days. Ang ibig sabihin, 98% lang ang babayaran ng customer. The net 30, ang ibig sabihin is hindi na siya makaka-avail ng discount but kailangan magbayad siya within 30 days. Alright? Now, Mars Incorporation sells to wholesaler on terms of 2/15. Mars has no cash sales, but 50% of Mars customers take advantage of the discount. So 50% lang sa lahat ng mga customers niya ang nag-a-avail ng discount. The other 50% hindi na sila nag-a-avail ng discount. Alright? Mars uses the gross method of recording sales and trade receivables. Mars trade receivables at December 31st revealed the following. So kung makikita mo itong 0 to 15 days, 16 to 30 days, this is your aging of your accounts receivable. So kung titignan mo sa aging of the accounts receivable, so sino pa ang pwedeng mag-avail ng 2% discount? Siyempre, yung 0 to 15 days outstanding na accounts receivable lang ang pwedeng mag-avail ng 2%. Yung 16 days and above, hindi na sila makaka-avail ng discount. Kasi nga, it's beyond the discount period. Alright? So, ang answer natin dito is 300,000, which is the 0 to 15 days outstanding, which is amounting to 300,000 multiplied by 50%. So remember, sabi ng problem natin, Mars has no cash sales, but 50% of Mars customer take advantage of the discount. So 50% lang ang nag-a-avail ng discount. Then multiplied by 2%. Yan po yung discount. So ang answer natin is 3,000. Yan po ang answer natin. Alright? And our answer is letter B. Alright, problem number 8. So, sa problem number 8 na ito, tinatanong is, ano ba ang effect ng recovery or collections after the accounts was written off by the company? Ano ang magiging effect kapag nakakolekta siya ng kanyang mga accounts receivable na ni-write off niya? Alright? Ano ang magiging effect sa kanyang accounts receivable at ano ang magiging effect sa kanyang allowance for doubtful accounts or allowance for uncollectible accounts? Alright? So, when the allowance method of recognizing uncollectible accounts is used, allowance method, how would the collections of an account previously written off affects accounts receivable and the allowance for uncollectible accounts. Okay, first of all, anong magiging entry natin kapag ni-write off natin dahil ang company hindi na daw siya makakasingil sa kanyang accounts receivable na yon, i-write off na niya. So, our entry to write off this accounts receivable is debit to allowance for uncollectible accounts or debit to allowance for doubtful accounts, parehas lang yan, okay? Or allowance for bad debts, parehas din po yan. Allowance for uncollectible accounts and credit to the accounts receivable. So, aalisin na natin yan sa accounts receivable natin kasi hindi na nga po tayo makakasingil. Then, naka-recover ngayon yung company. Anong ibig sabihin? Yung mga customer na ni-write off mo ang kanilang mga accounts receivable, nagbayad sila. Bigla silang nagbayad. Nagising sila at nagbayad sila. So, itong recovery na ito, ang una natin gagawin, we will set up that accounts receivable. Isi-set up natin ulit yung accounts receivable na yon na nasingil natin. Alright? For example, nakasingil tayo ng 10,000. Our entry will be debit to accounts receivable and credit to the allowance for uncollectible accounts of 10,000, for example. Then, i-record natin yung cash na nakolekta natin. So, our entry will be debit to cash and credit to the accounts receivable. So, kung titignan mo sa recovery, yan ang tanong ng problem. Ang effect niya sa iyong accounts receivable, no effect. Wala siyang effect sa iyong accounts receivable. Alright? Kung titingnan mo naman, increased ang ating allowance for uncollectible accounts. Yan ang effect niya sa ating allowance for uncollectible accounts. At kung titingnan mo din yung entry natin sa recovery, we increased our cash. Pero ang tinatanong ng problem mo ay yung accounts receivable lang at yung allowance for doubtful accounts or uncollectible accounts. So, sa accounts receivable at saka sa allowance. Therefore, sa accounts receivable, wala tayong effect kung recovery. No effect. Sa allowance naman, increase tayo. Bakit increase? Kasi the normal side of your allowance for doubtful accounts or allowance for uncollectible accounts is credit side. Alright? Kung nag-credit ka ng allowance, ini-increase mo yan. Kung nag-debit ka ng allowance, dinidecrease mo yan. Alright? Hindi tinatanong ng problem ang effect sa write-off. Ang tinatanong ng problem ay yung effects sa recovery, sa collections. So, our answer is letter D.